The law of absolute surrender. I realized something, that God, because he's so passionate about us, because he loves us so dearly, when he examines our hearts and sees the proclivities and the weaknesses of our hearts, there are certain things he himself will not introduce us to. I realized something about the heart, that the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. It can even be deceitful to the person that is carrying the heart. What am I saying? There are even things that may be about myself that I do not know. Why? Because circumstances of life has not pushed me to that place yet. But God, being the one that sees the end from the beginning, will look at our hearts and vet our hearts and say, if this person is to advance into this dimension of wealth, God forbid I lose a daughter, God forbid I lose a son. If you want to go through the route of the unbeliever, there are many ways to prosper and be wealthy. But even Jesus said, what will it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? So if we want to ensure that our soul prospers, then the first thing is that we must surrender our hearts to him. It's called the law of absolute surrender. Jesus says, what will it profit us to gain this whole world and then to lose our soul? We must get to a level when the Bible says in Colossians chapter 3 verse 1 to 2, it says, if we be risen with Christ, we should set our affections above where Christ is risen. We should look at the things above and not on the things beneath, because the riches and the pleasures of this world, they are extremely seductive.